Okay, hello, this is Vine Green. Um, Now I've come across a dilemma of recent. I will just show you my little dilemma, wherever the hell it's hiding. There we go. Alright, so, problem is, you get a manual like this, right? And we will zoom it out a bit. Why won't it show me all the pages? There we go. Zoom it out a bit. And you see how it's scanned from, like, in sets of two? So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So when you go and print it, it's going to print like that, and you won't be able to staple it together. And you could go booklet, but then see it still doesn't staple together. So how do you set this up so you can then staple it together? Hmm. Well, I've come across this dilemma a lot, actually. Sorry. So let's just say we're gonna go search video game manual, blah 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 blah, replacement docs. So let's say you get a game manual from this website that's loading, this one here, and you would of course search it out, Zelda, Link's Awakening, whatever, and then you would download this PDF. So, and then you can't print it, of course, so there's your dilemma. Well, I'm going to show you how to print it after 3 or 4 hours of my night. I have figured out how to do it. But we're going to need a little tool, and this tool is Adobe InDesign. InDesign. Blech. Sorry. Alright, so this tool here, this program, is very, very helpful. And what it's going to let us do is it's going to let us create a new document, and we're going to let this be a letter size because no, A5. If you're going to print your manual out on paper, on A4 sheet of paper, it's going to be A5. You'll see why later. Pages, well, the Zelda one happens to have 32 pages, 48 pages. So what we'll do is, well, how many does this have? This has 24 pages, so we'll hit 24, and you'll see why in a minute. So you've got 24 A3 sheets of paper, A5 sheets of paper. Now, the reason why it's A5 is because this whole white square here is an A4 sheet of paper on its side, and A5 is just A4 cut in half, like that. And so when you're printing out your booklet, you've got to print it out like this. But anyway, so we get our PDF, and we need to put this into here, which is something that people have had trouble with. We need to put it in our pages. What we do is we need this script box. So we go Window, Utilities, Scripts. Okay, and then you want to click on Application, open it up, Samples, and you want to scroll down to where it says Place Multi-Page PDF. And then we get our Legend of Zelda. We put it in the untitled document up here. Okay. Yep. Okay. It's going to completely fill our shit. So we're going to have stuff. Alright. So now we got all the pages in here. That's the main part, see? All the pages are in here. Now they're off the screen, but how are we going to print this? Well, we need to separate the pages, and we do that with our cut tool, scissors. So what we do is we've got to go through all these and cut it up. So we just click once, click twice, and that'll separate it. See? Now we've got to do this to all of them. So I'll be back after I've done all of them. Okay, so I've just done all of them. Now, this is a new document I have here. It's not the same document over here. What I've done is I've just got the one I already did. We can see it's all cut up. And when you cut it up, you want to put page 1 on here, and then page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5, just like this. And you want it bound in the middle, like this. And how it works is your even numbers go to the right side of the box, right here, and your odd numbers go to the left side. Okay, so then when you cut it out of your paper, you just cut around there. It's going to be like this all the way down. Now when you do this, like we've done here, when we've separated this, we have created an extra page. So we had 28 pages, but now we have 47. And every time you separate, it's going to add pages. And so what you do is, well, sorry, what you do is, you separate all the pages and then you put them in order like this. But you work your way from, well, you work your way from the top, from the bottom. So you'll put your first page here, and then from the bottom, you will drag them, like, so you will drag this one here to the very bottom page. So I'll just show you a quick example. Where's our last page? Here. I know it's up here, remember. So we'll click on it, we'll cut it, and we'll drag it all the way down here, and we'll paste it, and we'll stick it over there. Whatever. And then we'll get the next page, which is this one of our notes. So I'll just cut it really quick. Cut. Alright, cool. And then, this one will go here. Anyway, and you'll keep doing that. And then what will happen is, in your pages, you'll have a big empty space, and then you'll just click and delete until every single page, like here, has got something in it. See? Anyway, so you've done that. Now we're going to know the next bit. So we go File, Print Booklet, and in our preview, it's going to show us, well, actually for you, it's probably going to do this. So for you, it's probably going to show it like this, and that's okay. And it'll have this little warning, but we don't give a shit, so we go Setup, Print Settings down the bottom, and then Setup tab, and we click the little man, so it can be this way. So the second man that's pointing to with his head pointing towards the left, pointing towards the right, it doesn't matter. And then in our printer options, we don't go our default printer. We go down to Adobe PDF, and what this will do is it'll print it out as a PDF. Okay, check our preview. Oh, we forgot to fold it, so print settings. Well, you know what I mean, rotate it, sorry. So it's been rotated. There's a warning, it says the booklet doesn't fit the current paper size, which is, this isn't fit into the sheet of paper, but we don't give a shit. We couldn't give a crap. Alright, so everything checks out, and then we go print. And it'll do this, it'll ask us to, what's it called, to save it. So we'll save the PDF file as, well, we don't care, so I'll just save it as tutorial. But you would call it the PDF. Blah, 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 blah. And you need a Adobe Reader when doing this as well, but of course you would have that. And it'll open it up, and it'll show it to you, and it'll look like this. So now this has all been done, you can go File, oh, Print, and then you can print this out like you would normally do for a for yeah, a booklet, since it's now in the right order. So you just print this out as normal, but when you print it out, so you don't click post a multiple booklet, you keep it at size. We click on print both sides of the paper. So if you're using a school printer, it should do this automatically. If you're using a home printer, some home printers will do it for you. Otherwise, your printer will tell you when to put the paper back in so it can print the other side. I don't know how to show you which printers print both sides automatically or how you get your printer to print backwards. I'm just going to assume that you already know how to print both sides of a sheet of paper. So you go print both sides of a sheet of paper, and then you would hit print. That's what you will do. It'll flip on the long edge. So this is just which way you'd flip it. Okay. But anyway, for my printer, I'd want to flip it on the short edge. But then you would hit print. And that's all. It should print out, and it looks something quite nice. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, so this didn't work out too well, and the reason is because I didn't print on both sides of the paper, but apart from that, it's perfectly fine. So if you can't print on both sides of the paper, you can do what I did and just glue the pieces together. But other than that, yeah, print on both sides of the paper. The book will be twice as thin, it'll look a lot nicer, you'll be able to staple it together easier, and overall it'll be a better finish. So yeah, you just cut out the pages and staple it together, glue it together however you deem necessary, and you get a decent book. My camera won't focus here, it's a crap camera, but anyway, if you'd like me to do similar videos like this, please comment. I'm happy to help. If you have any issues with this little project, I've spent a few hours trying to work this out myself, so I hope you really do find this beneficial. Comment and rate, subscribe, whatever, thumbs up please. Like my Facebook page, I do Twitch streams every now and again. I did a drunk run of Zombinis once, it's on my Twitch if you want to watch it. I enjoyed making this book, and I'll enjoy making many others. Thanks for watching, and happy printing.